Morning guys, and welcome to day 93 of the lockdown. So lots to talk about today. I've got a list so that I don't forget anything. I'm going to try and rattle through it nice and quickly, as I've got Sue Bell that I'm training with at 7:30 this morning. And then I'm going to go over and see Helena actually as well. We're going to train outside in her garden, I think, Helena today, which will be lovely. And then obviously kettlebells tonight at 6 o'clock. With me as well. Russ boxing at lunchtime today, Wednesday. I can't remember off the top of my head if there's an early one in as well, but certainly boxing and 6 o'clock kettlebells. Yep. Okay, cool. So first of all, lovely to catch up with Kevin Barrett yesterday. Really good chat yesterday. Talking to Kevin a lot actually. Russ is starting to do some one-to-one stuff with him again this week in the garden to train him, and we were talking about fasting, which is really interesting, and he's got into it and reading, and he's going to give it a go and stuff. So that was a lovely conversation. Good to finally catch up with Kevin Barrett. Now there's a number of you I need to still speak to, and I'm going to go through the list quickly now to know you're not forgotten. Okay, so Joe Alderton, Tony Buckland, Vix Chapman, I need to touch base with you again this week. Trisha Clark, Rich Dennis, who's got a birthday coming up as well. Howard Doyle, we've tried a number of times to get hold of Howard. Liz Fremont, I want a quick chat with you as well. Scott Johnson, I know you're very active on things, but I'd like to talk to you in person, see how you're getting on. Dawn Nibbs, I think I've left a message with you. Nancy, I've tried to touch base with, but I'll get hold of you. Bazza Milcham, I need to get in touch with you. Christine Packer, Richard Perrott, Barbara Pearson, Steve Smith, Susanna Trowell, Leslie Wallace and Tracy West. Okay, so quite a few people I've still got to get in touch with, so I haven't forgotten you, and I will be trying to do that over the next, certainly this week. I want to get through everyone this week and speak to you all. Okay, now first things first, there was an announcement yesterday from Boris about certain things reopening and certain things staying closed, and obviously I'm sure you're aware, pubs, restaurants, cinemas, you know, hospitality, kind of caravan parks, hotels, B&Bs, self-catering accommodation, that sort of thing, are going to reopen early July. But you know, leisure centres, swimming pools, nightclubs, gyms, indoor fitness, basically, is going to stay shut. Okay, so lots of people, lots of reaction yesterday online around this. Lots of people who I know who I have said for a while have been really planning for this 4th of July opening, and they've got their 2 metre, they've spent hundreds of pounds on all the 2 metre distancing stickers and posters and banners and marking out the floors and everything, and they were good to go. So obviously they weren't very happy yesterday, and a lot of people took to social media and were moaning and all the rest of it. But you know, you can't control, you can only control, like I said in my post yesterday, focus on controlling what you can control, and control the way you think about the things that you can't, you know. So we are where we are, everything's going well, the sun is out, the fresh air is lovely, we're training, we're doing all the Zoom stuff still, the Facebook lives, the YouTube lives, we're doing one-to-ones now if people want to, parks and gardens, you know, people have got kit at home, we've got good setups, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to keep going, and we're feeling good, and we're positive for the future. And if it's another month down the line, another 6 weeks, another 2 months, whatever it is, we're here to support you as much as we can. I know you know that already, but yeah, so I'm going to try and catch up with all of you, but that's where we are. No change, okay, for July. Okay, the 25 push-up challenge that I've been doing. So far, I've nominated Kev Brooks, Paul Field, Nikki Fisher, Dave Roscoe, Guillaume, Fred Hoisted, Paul Southgate, and yesterday, Helena Brooks. And I did say on my video, the first female that I'm nominating is Helena, and I forgot I'd already nominated Nikki as well. But some of you are doing it, I know. I don't expect everyone to do it, but I know that Dave Roscoe is doing it secretly, well not secretly, but he's not posting it. Fred Hoisted is upped it, he's doing this 100 push-up challenge thing, so he's upped it and he's doing it. Paul Southgate did his first one yesterday, and Helena's with me today, so we'll get Helena started today. So like I say, it's not about getting on social media and posting and all this all day. Take it as a personal challenge if you want, yeah? And I'll try and include as many of you as I can, and if you want to, you can. If you don't, you don't. That's absolutely fine. Kooks. Okay, we were setting Kooks up and Nikki had asked them to do a kind of an input and everyone get emails yesterday. And I've woke up this morning. I try now and put my mobile phone down about 7, half 7 in the evening and not look at it again, because otherwise I'm on the go all day until 9, 10 o'clock at night. So I put it down. So I looked at it this morning. Apparently lots of you, it looked like, didn't get the emails yesterday, but then when Nikki resent them, you did straight away. So something's obviously gone wrong there. Thank you so much, Nikki. You're carrying a lot of the load with this, and I really, really appreciate it. And I'm sure all the members do too, the amount of work this is taking you. And it's like we talked about yesterday, that resistance to change and that doing something new is always hard at the start, and it's going to be loads. It's like, you know, I mean, I take the kids now to playgrounds and stuff. You know, those heavy roundabouts, they take a lot of work to get them moving to start off with. But then when they're moving, you can just stand there and just give a gentle brush and then they keep moving round, yeah? Lots of effort at the start, lots of discomfort, lots of massive learning curve. But then when we're running with it, it's all going to be good. So thank you, Nikki, and thank you everyone for being so patient. And like I said the other day, we are going to need to get all of your new payment details updated onto the new system for July. At the moment as well, I'm trying to build a new website. Okay, so I've got something else that I'm doing with our designer. So I'm trying to get, this is something else, I'm trying to get across new photos, new content to him. So I'm going to try and get the other guys. I know Mark's done brilliantly already with it. I know Russ is doing some as well. Nikki's obviously doing brilliant. So maybe the other guys will be contacting you, or you can contact them about getting the payment details updated while I'm trying to do lots of other stuff behind the scenes as well. And on that note, we're going to be using some new testimonials and new photos and that sort of thing on the website. So if you are, if you would be happy and okay with doing a short video testimonial with me, just about your experience and how you feel about unique results and the way you train and that sort of thing, then that would be great. It'll be very, very informal. You won't have to look at a camera like I'm looking at the camera and talk. You could talk to me at now a 1 meter plus safe distance, and you just look at me and the camera will film from the side, and it's very natural. Quite a few guys have done it for me before. Suze May, Doc, Joe Lilliot, Deb Lynn, you know, we got some nice ones previously, so it'd be similar to that, and we could do it outside somewhere at the moment, which would be lovely as well. Okay, so just recapping quickly on the habits, accountability and resistance to change I spoke about yesterday. Hopefully you're thinking about that and that's made an impact, or it's related to you in some way and you can relate to what you're doing with that. I want to say thank you very much to all the people yesterday who shared that post I asked you to share about the fact that we were still open for business despite being closed physically. So thank you so much. It meant a hell of a lot. And you know, some of you wrote some lovely things. Tristan Dennis wrote some lovely stuff on there. Who else wrote some lovely stuff? There's a few of you. Sorry, it's gone out of my head at the moment. I'm so much trying to remember. Okay. And I'm going to share a blog in this post today that is the most popular blog I've ever written. It's called Gamma Radiation, Backcopters and the Origin of Unique Results. It's had over 113 sort of shares. It's been read thousands of times, yeah? It's about why I set up Unique Results, and it's my own unique take on it because it relates to superheroes and things like that. But I'm going to put it in the Facebook post, the YouTube post, and on the email, and I'll also post it in the Unique Results page. And if there's any chance of you sharing that, it'll be, read it. If you like it, share it. But it's about me and why 13 years ago I set up Unique Results to be different and what I wanted it to be. And finally, on the accountability stuff, I'm doing my fasting still. I'm on 66 hours at the moment. And it helps. Sue Bell is keeping me in track. She's very, very good. She's keeping me on track, so we kind of hold each other to account and help each other. Well, when times get hard for me, she's very good at it. But I get the old cravings now and then. But that's something, again, that I thought of since yesterday. That accountability is great. I've gone to 9.5 minutes. I've got to get off. I will catch up with you tomorrow, guys. And stay safe, stay strong. Thank you. See you later, guys. Bye.